Well, this is Steve Ridgel, and out on our ranch, we're always doing things that, well, I think have spiritual lessons attached to them. And so here's another one, kind of like the danger on the ranch and how we try to keep sin away from us in our spiritual lives, like we keep dangerous things away from our barn door on the ranch. You know, we have mesquite trees. Of course, we have mesquite trees. We live in West Texas. Mesquite trees are everywhere. And we have a pasture behind our barn dominium where we try to do wheat and hay grazer and break it. And it had not been worked for some time. And so we've started reworking it, and we're deep breaking it with and plows with big chisels and all that kind of thing. But we have some mesquite trees in our pasture. And so here's how you have to get the mesquite trees out so you can plant and have all. You cut them, you cut them down, and then you have to poison them, because if you don't poison them after you cut them, well, they come right back, and you're just continually cutting the same mesquite tree down. And so you cut them down, then you poison them. Now you're going, well, what's the spiritual application to that? Well, it's like sin in our lives. You want to cut the sin out, but you also have to do some preventative measures to be sure it doesn't come back. You don't want your life to be like, well, when Jesus threw all the demons out, but swept it clean and they came back even more than before. You know, you've got to put something in place of the sin you're cutting out of your life. And so that's why we encourage people so much to be sure they read their Bible, to be sure they have some prayer time, to be sure they spend time with other Christians, to be sure they talk about things that matter. And so we're always cutting mesquite trees and spraying mesquite. That's just part of ranch life in West Texas. And as we do that, every time I'm reminded, keep cutting the sin out of my life and spray it too, poison it too, keep it down too. Don't let it come back. And so I'd encourage you in your life to be sure when you stop doing the things you shouldn't be doing, that you replace them with a whole lot of things you should be doing, and just maybe that'll keep the sin from coming back.